Trying to get the laptop started. Let's see. Let's get the chat all set up. I'll scroll back up and see who stepped in so far. So, for anybody that is just tuning in, this is a live stream, and more than likely, you are watching the replay. We're doing a $500 pack of the Money Bags ticket from Maryland. They're still sealed up in here, so I'm going to get these separated as I try to listen to my laptop to make sure it's actually on. All right, get these split up while everybody's coming in. Chris, Scott, how are you today? We finally got some comfortable temperatures. It seems like a switch went off once August got into the frame. Precious, Frankie, how are you today? Janelle, Steelers fan, Adam, City of Peace, what's good? New tickets for Pennsylvania come out tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, depending on where you live at, but somewhere this week. Walt Money, Tony, how are you today? I think I missed the name. Patricia Griffith, how are you today? Jeff, Judas, what's going on? So I'm getting everything separated and trying to get this laptop set up at the same time. I don't know, it was making it seem like I couldn't get a signal, so restarting seems to have done the trick. All right. Jameson, what's good? How are you today? Allison, happy Sunday to you. Richard. All right, come on, laptop. All right, Miss Juanita, the luckiest woman in Maryland. How are you today? We got Keisha in the house. Terrell. I haven't watched any preseason football yet. Like, I saw an alert for an Eagles game the other day, and I just completely forgot and never even went back to it. So, I don't know. Preseason just doesn't do a whole lot for me, except maybe scope out the rookies for fantasy sake, but that's about it. And even then, I still don't tune in. All right. So we got some big numbers today, so I won't necessarily be too worried about you guys being able to see, but we'll do our best. All right, let me get this, get my side set up, and then we will be, away we go. Let's see, check this. Schedule 6, different, save. All right, I think we are good to go. All right, I think we are good to go. Rel checking in. How are you today? Let me see if I missed too many people. We got Essie in the house. John Williams. Let's see. I'm going back and checking and make sure I didn't miss anybody. I know there's a couple people in the beginning. Keith Tracy, Deborah, Babbitt, Ronald Salisbury. Thank you for joining the Jedi Council. We got Ebony, Cheryl. They all checked in early. Jamaica in the house. Yaman. All right. And Carlos, what's good? Okay, so this one at the top, we're looking for coins for 50, a gold bar for 75, a vault for 100. I found these two, but not that one yet. So hopefully today we'll find that. Otherwise, we need a match or the win burst on the bottom. Odds on these tickets are 1 in 3.50. These haven't been bad for me, so I felt pretty confident in doing these today. We'll check for some win burst or possible manual win all. It is possible. Let me see. Let me pull out my other coin. Ah, that's working a little bit better. All right. Okay. Yep. Okay, we have no symbols. Let's see if we can get a match. 18 or 22? 18, 22. Neither. There's Miss Juanita. How are you today? 44, 54, 14, 34. Single 4. And 1. 1, 1, 1, no 1. All right. Okay. Ticket number 2. Ticket number 2. So once again, yeah, new PA tickets come out tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, depending on where you live at. We will have a full pack of one of them next weekend. I'm probably going to do the Jurassic Park ticket myself, and just do that in his own video, and then we'll do the new 20 as a group next weekend. All right. Mike, what's good? 2. I think the Jurassic Park is going to spark a lot of interest, and I think people I think there's a good amount of people that probably rather watch it in a non-live stream format. So that's kind of why I'm going to do it that way. 23, 23, and last spot 14. And don't think I see 14. All right, nothing there. Angelito, what's going on? Happy Sunday. It is a nice, comfortable Sunday. It hasn't been really hot the last couple days. So I'll take that. DZB in the house. What's good? Hopefully everyone is doing well today. Make sure you guys drop a like on your way in or out. And hello to anybody that I may have missed. Appreciate you all being here today. All right, we got nothing so far. 36 would have been first scratch, first match. I only see one. 29. See 39. 3. No 3. 18. No 18. And 21. 2-1. We have 51. And that is the only one. 36 is giving us $10. All right, we get on the board. All right. Lucinda, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. Ticket number 4. Ticket number 4. We have one win under our belts for break even. We're looking for the win burst. That is the only symbol to be had down on the bottom. $41. Let's see, we got single one. 7 and 20. 7 and 20. Oh, I forgot to show you guys Yorkie's new haircut. Hold on. So mommy gave him a haircut, so he got a little trim around the face, so he got a slightly rounded Yorkie face, but gave him a little body trim, so he still has the Chewbacca legs. He still got the furry, fluffy legs. Whoops, he still got the legs, so yeah, the other two, they're chilling. They can't be bothered. So yeah, you guys will probably hear the little story that led up to him getting a bath in a separate video, but we were out and about, and I didn't think he was going to have to go to the bathroom, and he ended up having to go, and it was getting stuck because he had too much butt fur, and yeah, it turned into a honest to goodness shit show. So we were out, so all I had was a little bit of water that we bought for him to drink. So yeah, it was quite interesting trying to get home and not have him having the car or the truck smell like Yorkie butt. But yep, he got a bath and he's all clean now. The truck survived the trip. All right, let's see. Thank you, Janelle. Let's see. We got no symbols. 4. Got a lot of 4s on the top row, but that's about it. 44. Well, we don't have that one. 54. What in the actual hell is going on right now? 49. 49. And last spot is a 30. And it looks like nothing. All right. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, that was Terrell. Yeah, that was a couple, maybe even a couple months ago. I had been sitting on that video for a while, and then I just put it to the end of a couple videos, maybe like 2 or 3. I'll try to remember to do that. Sometimes we do record our playtime, so. All right, let's go. 18. 18. Mark, what's good? 19. 18, 19. I don't see either one of those. 27. 1747. 44. Last spot, 48. And looks like no go there. All right. All right, ticket number 7. Ticket number 7. Anybody have school age children going back to school soon? Like what's the earliest you guys have kids going back to school? Shauna Rucker, thank you for being a member for 22 months. I know some areas go back in August. I think a lot of Philly schools go back in September or after Labor Day. 45. I feel like the timeline has been moving up, but I think it depends on where you live. Teresa Davy, how are you? 42. 7. Don't see it. 16, 16, and 52. And don't see that. All right. Oh, wow. Lucinda said hers is back already. They weren't playing wherever you're at. Teresa Davy says tomorrow. Wow. Sucks to be kids in 2025. Lavender says middle school tomorrow. Started July 31st. My goodness. That was not much of a summer. Jeez, unless they got out early. 47, 51, 6, 17, 34. Oh, we got 17. We have 17, 21, 1, 14, 27, 19. All right. Devlin Storm, how are you today? 44, 40, 25, 36, 42. Don't see any of those. 24, 46, 2, 11, 28. Nope. Janelle, yeah, it seems like that is kind of like the thing these days. All right, I think all I saw was at 17 on the top. We got little zeros for our second $10 win of the day and second win, period. So not the greatest. Nah, you missed nothing good, Chicken Scratcher. And that may be a good thing because we are 10 tickets in and only have 2 wins. And I think this book should give up probably more like 14-ish wins. So we have quite a lot of winning left over to do. We've got no symbols yet today, not even the wind burst. All right, lottery in the house. What's going on? Summer started 25th of May. Now, that's early as hell. So part of me doesn't feel bad that they went back in July. Like, that's early. That's like college early. 34. 34. 32. 11. And 49. 49. All right. Looks like we got nothing there. All right. Ticket 10. Ticket number 10. Yeah, I guess that is only 2 months, just about. Yeah, when you kind of think of it that way. But you know what? These kids these days, they probably are better off staying in school, being out there getting into trouble. 36. 36. 34. 36, 34. I used to have a tradition when I got out of school, especially when I was in grade school and high school. Like last day of school, for whatever reason, I would go home. My parents were usually never home. I would go home, turn on the loudest, the music that I liked at the time, the loudest song I had, turn it up loud, change my clothes, and just relish in the fact that the school year was over. That was my tradition for many, 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 many years. From grade school up through high school. It was just like this moment of, I don't know, clarity for me. Like I was just glad it was over. All right, main event. What's good? Phony teacher in service day 4, right? Opti, thank you for gifting the membership. So I think 5 people are about to get memberships courtesy of Opti. 31. Memberships can't be selected in terms of who gets them. It's kind of like this random thing, and I haven't quite figured out how it works. Other than we got 53. Other than it picks on people subscribed that are in the chat first, and then after that it'll go to people that are subscribed that are not in the chat. And we got $15, our first non-hot dog order win of the day, and we are up to 35 back on this book of $500 that was spent. Still no bonuses. Mark, what's going on? Dickie first. How are you today? I'm making that one pot chicken bow tie pasta with the garlic parm again because I was just lazy and it was just a very easy thing to do. So that is cooking right now. My whole house smells like it. Good morning, good afternoon. Yep, it is afternoon here. Early afternoon. 50, 50. 16. I don't see that. 41. And last spot, 28. Just seeing 38. All right, nothing there. All right, Tater Tot. what's going on? How are you today? Ticket 13. Ticket 13. Thank you, Opti. Appreciate it. And big shout out to Opti for sending some tickets that you guys are going to see a really fun session later this month on the 24th. I believe that is the Sunday, 24th or the 25th, whatever the Sunday is in this month. One of those dates. We'll have a really fun video, a nice battle of tickets, Maryland and PA versus New York. And as always with these battles, there's always an interesting couple of things that happens, and this one did not let you down. 32-47, 32-47. All right. Darren says he lived in Delaware for a long time. 9, and we got a 9. 6. We have a 6. No 6. 35. And I don't think I see 35. So we just had that 9 down there. Can we get something that's... No! Well, we'll take $50 in a single shot. All right. Just like that, we're fast track up to 75. All right. Ticket 14. Still looking for a bonus. I think the stack of coins is likely, but any of the other two, they are probably going to be treated as outliers. Because you're only guaranteed up to a $50 win, and I think this one will give up 2 or 3 $50 wins. All right, 6. Bill, what's going on? Found a $100 Mega Moolah ticket in the trash. That's crazy. 7. I just don't understand how people do that. Like 29. I mean, I've been at the machines. Oh, Rel, thank you for the super chat. I've been in a machine and mis-scanned a ticket, like maybe scanned the one behind it by accident. And, you know, almost, if I wasn't paying attention, I could have almost tossed away the true winner. So, yep. I guess maybe that's probably a common thing that happens. Especially if you find a barcode in the trash that's scratched, but you still can collect it. 1816. Denise Montoya, how are you today? Single 1. 5. 05. We have 50 and 11. Don't see an 11. All right, Bobby girl, how are you today? I'm doing well. It is a Sunday, and as I'm disappointed that my 4-day weekends that I had in July are over, but yeah, time to get back to regular swing of work. Summer is just about over. I had canceled the prospect of doing a live stream the last weekend of this month because I thought I was going to be having a barbecue, but that seems to have changed. But I think I'm still going to keep the day off. I think I'm going to just take the day off, and I'll try to come up with something good for you guys that day. But I think I'm going to keep it off. 22-18. 22-18. 14. All right, nothing there. Troy, what's going on? How are you today? All right, ticket 17. Ticket 17. I'm living large. I woke up this morning. I'm breathing. It's pretty much a lot. All I can ask for some days. Just thankful to be alive. All right. Did a book of Double Your Money. I think Double Your Money. That's the $10 one. Yeah, we did that a week or so ago. It did pretty good. It did really good, in fact. 1 in 35. 1 in 35. 13. 1, 3. 34 and 37. 37. Nope. Yeah, I think that's what our book did. I think it was like 370. I'm almost positive. I think I found like this $75 win or something like that, and I think that might have been an outlier. But yeah, it did good. And those tickets with the minimum prize of double the ticket of the price, the $10 one's been doing good for me, as well as the 5. I haven't really played the 20 yet. Outcome is income. What's going on? 37. Oh, we got 37 down there. So 49. I don't see the 49 to go with it. 16. 45. And last spot, 14. I saw that 41. I thought I had it. All right, 37 is giving us $10. All right. Yeah, I think that gets me around like 95 maybe. Yeah, I was going to do the 20 and I opted to do something else. And then I had to like hold money for these new Pennsylvania tickets tomorrow. So I really haven't splurged as much as I would have wanted to. But yeah, I will get that 20 done. It'll definitely get done. 13. Audric, what's going on? 24. 13, 24. 14. 51 right there. I don't see anything else. 36. All right, so just 51. And another $10 win. All right. Oops. Well, the scratch dust is trying to get in the in the frame here. It's a lot to my right. Be cool. Country, grew up in Chicago, been in Georgia since. Yeah, we definitely get the cold. I don't think Georgia gets it as bad as we do here in Maryland, but yeah, it definitely can get cold here. Especially on the northern part of Maryland. All right, let's see. Presto, Changeo, 30. Let's see. 2. 30 and 2. 49. Uh-oh, laptop just went kaputs. You guys can still see me, right? Give me thumbs up if you still see me. The laptop, for some reason, lost the signal. And thank goodness. Well, I'm trying to wait. Let's see. Okay, outcome is income. Gave me a thumbs up. Orioles. Peggy, how are you today? Okay, I just want to make sure it was not this phone and just the laptop. Okay, 44 and 50. 44 and 50. Sometimes I feel like the signal on the laptop is like really, for whatever reason, unstable. Like it doesn't seem like it captures and holds signals as well as like the phone does. And that's a big reason why I kind of gave up on the streaming with the laptop. Aside from the fact that I couldn't lock well, I could lock the focus, but I wasn't how you call it? Oh, we got a wind burst. First one today. The sound was just weird. So, all right, 20. We don't have that. 24. 15. Of course, 51 every time. Single one. And 23. Not seeing anything there. Little zeros, $15 win. We'll take it. All right. Thank you, Bill. All right. Yeah, I think the laptop is having like some kind of private meltdown over here. Okay. Well, I only have the screen, so I probably will miss some messages. So it's not that I'm ignoring you on purpose. I usually rely on the laptop screen. And we got our second in a row. Second win in a row, back to back. Yep, that was ticket 21. This is ticket 22. And our second win burst of the day. So back-to-back bursts. 11-24. 11 or 24. I love that little symbol. For whatever reason, it just makes me happy. 46. 22. I just wish it had more than $10 or $15 under it. 3. That's me talking crap. And yeah, that's why I said that. Okay, so we got $10 win that time. I'll take it. All right, let me do a refresh on. Might not matter. Okay, ticket 23. Ticket 23. We are just about halfway through and probably barely at about $110, $115 back. So a pretty slow start. All right, let's go 48. 8 and 18, of course. 12. 43. 43. 38. No. 9. And no. Okay, no 9. All right. The City P says, stay out of the Matrix. Ticket 24. Ticket 24. All right, we got Please, oh please, oh please. Across the top. We'll do an AR Platinum. Top row love. See if we get anything. All right. 2714, 24, 25, 55. All right. Nothing on that row. 46, 52. Nope, 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 nope. 12, 8, 7, 13. Nope. 5:15, getting line 5. Bettina, how are you today? Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you are doing well. All right, and looks like we got nothing there. Jay Sarge, what's going on? Ticket 25. We're at the halfway point. All right, we got nothing there. And we're just trying to see if we can find some wind bursts, but nothing to be found that time. Miss Graves, 48, 48, and 9, 48 and 9, 10, 3, 10 and 3, and 39. 10, 3, and 39. I'm not seeing any of that. All right. Miss Annette, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. I'm just trying to get my laptop recalibrated. I don't know what happened here. It's like the Wi-Fi just had like a complete meltdown on on the laptop. All right. Well, the phone's working, so that's all that matters. We got nothing on the top. Oh, there we go. Got a little signal. See, go back. I rely on my laptop to look at the chat a little bit better because I can see more messages at one time. So, all right. Okay, seems like we are back and good to go. Let's get all chats. Okay. There we go. Annette, is Viper going live today? I don't think he was live last week. And I thought about it afterwards and I didn't mention it, but I didn't see him live anyway, so I wasn't sure if he Bill says a lot of new tickets will be thrown away tomorrow. Yeah, I can see that. 37. 13. Got 31, of course. 41. And last spot, 23. I don't see 23. Jay Kohler, how are you today? Hopefully you both are doing well. Sarah, hello. I caught you just before the message went up. Morgan, what's good? All right, we got nothing. John Williams. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? We find that 29. I still feel like the first time I get a claimer in Maryland, it will be over $1,000. That's what I feel will happen. But if it's not, and it's only 1,000, I'll still take that too. 35 and 49. 35, 49. 39. 37. Oh, we got 37 on the bottom with 6. All right, looks like just 37. All right, they're killing me with all these damn $10 wins. Okay, scratched us. Please go away. I might have to vacuum over here. All right. Ticket number 28. Ticket 28. I keep hoping to find like a manual win all on a $10 ticket. I've never gotten a win all on it. Oh, wait a minute. JSR says stop. 6. Y'all saw 6? Because I sure saw. Oh, down at the bottom. All right. 20 then that time. All right. I think that's our first $20 win. I think everything's been up to 15. That's it. All right. I guess the big numbers didn't matter. I still missed one. 7. 39. 39. 17. 1, 7. 2. And 26. 2 and 26. All right. I have not, but I think I'm about to now because it is getting real over here. All right. Maintenance is done. Ticket 29. Ticket 29. Still can't buy a bonus. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to. All right. I'm going to have to give up on the. Oh, I'm trying to find what Annette was saying. No, he's not live until. Okay. I got you. He's not live till next week. Okay. I got it. Okay. That was weird that it just did that. Hmm. All right. I thought maybe it was going to let me lock the screen, but for the focus, but no, no go. Well, hopefully Viper is doing well. I know he's been busy. 30, I think I remember him saying that. 3055, 3055. I don't know. It's I haven't even gotten to the design phase yet. I've been trying to offload the older ones. Um, and I don't even know what the new coins are going to cost these days because now with this tariff crap, they could cost significantly more to make. So I have to like kind of put together a package and figure out like what that's going to cost because like if it's significantly higher than what it was, I don't know if it's going to make sense. Like I nobody's going to want to pay like $30 or $40 for a freaking coin. Um, because the way they were priced, they were decent. Like you know what I mean. Like it was a decent cost per coin. But all right, let's see. But if they bumped it up that much, yeah, it might get a little bit out of reach for people. 25, 25, 27. But I haven't heard anybody say anything in the community, although I haven't really asked like if anybody bought coins recently. 29, 23, 29, 23. All right, nothing. All right. People are talking temperatures. It is 82 degrees here, so it's pretty comfortable. I probably could have got away with doing this outside. I'll probably do maybe 2 or 3 streams before it gets too cold. Maybe do a couple of them outside. I just know my neighbor is moving out, and they're kind of like in and out. I don't want them thinking I was like talking to myself and being weird. 28, 30. My neighbors don't know what I do. Like I just don't make it a big deal to be like, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Like, no, I don't do that. End of this month, 25th of this month. Ticket 32. I don't have any special live stream or anything planned for it. I mean, I'll probably stream the day before it, but I won't be doing anything the day of. I'm at that age where it's just like another day for me. It's like I'm happy to make it another year, but I don't do all the fanfare and all that stuff. Like, like some people will actually go and decorate their own surroundings. I'm not that person. Like, I'm just not built for that. I'm not judging anybody that does that, but I'm just not that person. I've never been that kind of person. So 7 and 30, 7 and 30. You give me a day of peace and quiet, I am perfectly content with that. All right, Steven, what's going on? How are you today? Ticket 33. I'm perfectly content with that. All right, and no symbols. We only got 2 wind bursts today. 22. 22. Single 2. Yeah, certain things I'll tell them, but certain things I don't. 17. But he was one of those neighbors that, made it a goal to not get like overly close with neighbors. Like, we were high and by and, swap horror stories about different landscaping things around here, like, that we were working on. But that's about it. Like, I didn't get into, what he did for a living, and, I knew just enough. So, and that's fine. Sometimes it's like I'm just happy with a neighbor that I don't have drama with. It doesn't like I don't necessarily need to have like a buddy relationship with them, but if I know what to expect and I don't have any drama for them, like I consider them a good neighbor. 31. 31. Nicole, what's going on? How are you today? 20. 20 and 6. And we got a 6. Would have been first scratch. And $20. Our second $20 win. Yeah, I mean, he was quiet. You know, I didn't have to worry about a lot of hoo-ha. He, you know, I did invite him over here, you know, a couple times. Like, you know, he wanted to stop over here for like a cookout or something. And he's like, no, I'll probably be out on the boat. I was like, that's fine. So after a while, I just stopped asking. But then I noticed like any holiday, he was never home. Like he was always out doing his thing on his boat. So 48. 48. 53, 53, 50, 50. Got 51. 22. Where's Losing Lincolns? 16. I think I saw him post something a couple days ago, maybe a week ago, but one of my coworkers found out about my channel and made you stop saying. Yeah, I mean, my job, my old job, most of the people knew I had a channel there, but I don't think at the time, I don't think really people cared or paid that much attention or took me as that seriously. But at my current job, like, yeah, they know, like, they know the size of what I am now. That's what she said. All right, 34. 34. 48. Don't have it. Single one. 41. Oh, we got 41 and 45. Can we go for a twofer? And no, just 41 and another $20 win. We're getting all these 20s right now. I ain't mad at it, but and my laptop is still having a meltdown, so it probably is some kind of update that's preventing certain things from going on, and it'll probably tell me like a half an hour from now, like, I need to restart the process and update. Damn Microsoft. All right, no symbols that time. Mike Torres. Single one and 39. Single one and 39. Well, like I said, a lot of my neighbors are not the same ones that were here when I got here. Like, I know one just by name, and we didn't even swap phone numbers. 29. And the other one is just kind of like hi and bye. All right, ticket 38. All right, top prize on this ticket, 250,000. 250,000. I believe they started out with 8 of them, I want to say. It will be interesting to see how things change with Maryland tickets when the new company takes over in 2 years. 29. 29. 5. We'll find out then if it was a gift or a curse. 22. 31. And 16. 31, 16. Sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. 2 top prizes left on this ticket. Ticket 39. All right, we got nothing. Come on, win bursts. 41-14. Look at that. Leave it to Beaver community. 43. I used to watch that show. 26. 43, 26. A lot of those old shows that were in black and white, I used to watch. 34. 34. And 45. 34, 45. Yeah, leave it to Beaver. Gomer Pyle. I was not a MASH fan. MASH came on, that was time to go to bed. Like, that symbolized bedtime. Once I saw that damn helicopter about to land, I knew it was time to go to sleep. Watching Shameless. Do you use your old coins to scratch with? I remember the moon. Yeah, every now and then I pull out some of the old ones. 30. We got a 30 on the top. I have most of them like in a bag, and it just gets to be a pain to try to find one particular coin in the whole bag. 42. 11. No 11. And 21. All right, don't see that either. All right, 30 is giving us $10. All right, we're back to this. Fathers Knows Best. Yep, I remember that one. I remember that one. All right, ticket 41. We're in the home stretch. Final 9 or 10 tickets. As we reminisce of TV when it was black and white. A lot of you are like, what does that mean? Shoot. I was happy back in the day when I got my first color television. I think it was a 13-inch TV. Shoot, you could have told me it was a 50-inch TV, and I would have been happy. Like, that was like the best thing that could have happened to me, was getting a color TV in my bedroom. 32. It's the little things that mattered back then. 28. Now it's like, you know, kids, they'll look at you sideways. You get a TV smaller than 32 inches. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Mr. Ed. I watched that. I used to like Mr. Ed. And of course, there was the old original Batman with Adam West. 3. They were so over the top, but I don't know. I used to love that show. 52. I'd run around the house with a dish towel on the back of my neck on my shirt, running around thinking I was Batman in the house. 9. Yep, 8 TV dinners too. All that stuff that now the current generation tells you is unhealthy. It's like, but did you die? Like, that's where I'm coming from. We are Gen Xers. We survived eating dirt, drinking out of public water fountains, putting money in our mouths, and playing with dangerous chemicals. And we're still here. 20. We got 30 and 10. 50. Captain Kangaroo. Yep. Definitely watched that. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was kind of like that show that was like, all right, let me just get through this so that the other stuff that I want to watch comes on. 38. 38 and 5. 38 and 5. Lassie. Lassie was not one of my favorites. Like, I used to watch it, but it was like, all right, let me just have something on in the background. Dark Shadows. Oh, I remember that one. Dark Shadows. And did anybody watch like Doctor Who when it used to come on? I think it was NJN, like that Channel 23 back in Philly. I think it was Channel 23. I got hooked into that with the doctor that had the curly hair. 4. I mean, I used to love that show. Single One. Family Affair. I think I remember that one. Yep. 11 and 9. 11 and 9. All right, got nothing there. Shirley Temple. Yep. I remember Shirley Temple. I used to watch a lot of those things. My aunts and my dad used to watch a lot of the shows with her in it. So I was very familiar with Shirley Temple, and I'm trying to think. It was a Western my stepdad used to watch. I can't remember. It was a regular like weekly show, and I can't remember the name of it. 40. I was about to say 4. All right. Tom Baker. Yep. I think he was like one of the best ones. Yeah, I think it was Gunsmoke. That sounds familiar. 53. 29. 29. 32. No, 32 and 22. 22 in the middle. We got little zeros and another $50 win. That is our second one of the day. That should get me up and around 200. Have you ever seen Get Christie? I have not. Zorro. Yeah, I remember. I actually watched a little bit of Zorro. I do remember Zorro. I remember the Lone Ranger. Trying to think. 49. But I was definitely into a lot of my space shows. Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, definitely. 8. And then there was that series V that was like about those alien, reptilian, human-looking people. I used to watch that. Land of the Lost. Oh, yeah. That was a classic. That was like one of those shows, like, I don't think we ever really saw the end. If it was like an ending, I probably missed it. But It was just like Land of the Lost. It was like they were just constantly on the struggle bus. The Slee Stack. I think that's what they called them. There was this lady that used to wear these big sunglasses that looked like, she used to look like a Slee Stack. I think that was what those creatures in the cave used to be called. 7. Yeah. 3. Let's see. 3 and 42. 42. She come outside and curse us out because we be running on her grass and say, "You stop chasing a Slee Stack." All right, we got nothing. Oh, metal lunch boxes. Oh, the good old days. It was always funny. Like when you start at school, you would get like this really nice lunch box and this book bag. And by the 3rd week, like the lunch box would be destroyed. The bag would be broken. It would have no straps that you could use on your shoulders. 45. And then it was the one year I thought I'd be cute getting a duffel bag, like, you know, more of a carry it by the hand rather than putting it on the back. Oh, that was a big mistake. All the books you had to take back and forth. That crap got real old real quick. 35. 35. All right, let's see. We're down to the last 2 tickets. We got ticket 49. We haven't found any bonuses today. All right, room 222. Is that? Now, that doesn't ring a bell unless that was somebody talking about something literally, like a different show or something. All right, let's see. 21. I've gotten the 50 and the 75, but never the vault. 21. 38. 21, 38. I'll see it. 46. 42. 42. Last spot, 54. And looks like nothing there. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember almost getting in trouble because I didn't cover my books. Like that was a thing, especially in Catholic grade school. Like they were big on covering the books, and I forgot. So me and my friends had concocted, like, we just got some plain paper and I made covers for the book just to make it look passable, because we had to like hold them up in class. Like they would say like, "All right, everybody hold up the books," and I held it up, and I remember the teacher looked at me side eye. I was like, "This is the best I could do right now, please." 24. 13, and last number is 54. Oh, we got 54 on the bottom. 54 is going to give us $20. All right. Okay. Yep. Good old Catholic school put a lot of discipline in me. I'll give them that much. All right. Let's count them up. I really don't know how this one ended, but I'd be surprised if I hit 300. So we had 20, 70, 80, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 170, 220, and we had 250, 270, 270. Is that what you guys got to? 270. That feels a little on the low side. I mean, technically it's more than half, but oh yeah, I think you told me that too. We kind of shared a lot of that same energy with the strictness. All right, so I think 270 is probably real. I'll double check, but I think 270 may be real. It's definitely more than half since it was a $500 pack, so I can't be mad at that compared to Pennsylvania. All right, laptop is still soap operas. Oh God, it was more of my mom. Like anytime I was off from school, it was Price is Right, Day of something of our lives. There was definitely General Hospital between 3 and 4 o'clock. That was like a thing. And then she was watching like Phil Donahue, Oprah Winfrey later on. You know, she did all that stuff. My mom was like very, very, she watched like the same things. Yep, Days of Our Lives. Yep. All right, guys. Well, it was fun reminiscing. Definitely brought back a lot of memories from a lot of shows that we used to watch back in the day. So, and it's crazy. A lot of those soap operas are still on. Like, I don't think I'd be able to pick one up and realize or recognize anybody. But yeah. All right, guys, I'm out of here. We'll have new tickets for Pennsylvania, probably a video on Tuesday with a book following on Wednesday. And then next week we will have, I remember that, As the World Turns. Yep, I remember that one too. And next week we'll have a new book, one of the new PA tickets as well. So you guys will see 2 new PA books between now and next Sunday after the live stream. So, all right. Oh God, Sarah's really taking it back. She remembers the theme song or the theme what they were opening up with. All right, guys, I'm out of here. We could do this all day. I'll catch up to you later. See ya.